I kind of question the Gift of Paradise and the Spring of Mine change, and I'm really going to miss the two Walking Ballistas because they were excellent for us. But overall, it's pretty similar game plan to what we were playing before. We'll jump just straight into the match. And I forgot to post on Twitter because I am the best in the world, so you guys will have to wait for a moment while I log into the Twitters and post that we are going live. Hmm. I can't see very well, but I think this is everything. Slam that button there. And we'll keep this hand. We actually have a turn one elf. We don't have double white mana for our Lyra, but that's okay. I wonder if a hand like this, if it's well, never mind. I was considering waiting and playing the elf on 2 to be able to potentially spell pierce a fatal push because our hand seems like kind of medium, but when we draw the Merfolk Branchwalker, I'm just slamming it. Also, just always assume these decks are stompy at this point, even though they're probably as likely to be a Winding Constrictor deck. And they are a Winding Constrictor deck, probably. I wonder if we can beat that. Hmm. So let's start with this. I got a feeling anything of Walking Ballistas is going to be monstrously good versus us. Well, what do you know? We're sent back to the Stone Age. Well, depending upon what's in their hand, we actually have tools now, which is nice. I assume a Verdus Gearhulk is coming down now, and that we are a bunch of SOL. Was not a Gearhulk. Hmm. Well, we're not blocking. Well, I don't really have anything going on as of yet. I'm gonna reset this one because I'm a little afraid of removal spells. However, um, hey, friendo, tell me how the volume is and stuff. We have a new headset and things. Yeah, expected that, but now we get this, which is nice. Hopefully this can do some work. Yep, this is day 2 of the deck. Alright, well that card doesn't seem to help them very much here. Hmm. So let's start with cycling this. Really excited to get that card. A bit lowish. I wish I knew how to turn this up. I literally have it all the way up on my screen. I don't know how to turn it up at all. I played a land this turn. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play this. I have no idea how to turn it up. This stuff's over my head. Well, think he can attack. My card's actually not too bad. They gain a smidge of life here. Still have a blossoming defense to protect versus removal, and now we can start using the springing mines. Assuming we're not dead, that is. Which I feel like it would be hard to kill us. Now they moved to their second main phase, so I don't know what they're doing. Oh, sure. That card was a big help. I'll put that into the graveyard. Man, I gotta be honest, I know so little about computers that what you're saying right now, I don't even understand. I'm sorry. It's just not anything that I understand. Since we have lifelink on the other angel, we're gonna bash with this one. We got lucky that they didn't have any key spell there, and they again don't have anything key. Well, this is just going excellently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, we'll cycle. I'm probably attacking for 9. I'm not actually worried about dying anymore, especially when we have a cast out, a blossoming defense, and a spell pierce. This puts us back to 25. Yeah, there's a mic button in the program, and I have it all the way up. I think these are kind of good here. I think I want to get rid of some of these other things. I wouldn't know how to find that. I don't think I want these spell pierces either. So if I don't want the spell pierces, maybe I need to have these in. Bring in one of these, I guess. I think the Merfolk Branchwalkers are kind of bad versus what he's doing as well. Right click what? Oh, this. Okay, right click this. Yes, open sound settings. It's just nothing looks like it's a sound setting. Like I see the input, but there's like no volume bar on it at all. Oh god, no. Now I'm testing my mic. I have no idea what it's testing or how to stop it at this point. What? What is all this stuff? Get out of here. So it's at 91%, I guess. Thank you. I'll turn it to 100. I don't know if that helps, but it's the only thing I see. We have to mulligan this hand. We can keep this, but it's not good. Maybe that helps some. Hopefully. The levels didn't have anything in it. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Where was that at? Nope. No buttons on the mic itself. Anyway, back to our game. I think I'll start with this one this game. I like how I just flipped my mouse upside down. Whoops. It was a cheap mic or headset, all I could afford. Really, they brought in Duress versus our deck that showed them almost zero spells. They like actively showed them nearly zero spells. With snap block. I think we can get to that. Yeah, whatever. This thing's not doing anything else. That card's slightly useful, I guess. I'll probably try to double block the gear hook here and hope it works. If he uses a removal spell or something, I think that's just worth it overall. What is this one? Really? A Vivian? Gonna use the cast out for the Vivian because it also lets us play the Llanowar Elf, which may let us play the Johnny next turn. We're definitely not blocking. We're just taking 4. Hmm. I feel like whichever one of these I play is going to end up bad for us. I guess I'm just going to play this one then. We'll reset that thing. I have a contempt. This is really bad, but I didn't want to throw Johnny away just to kill this. So hopefully Lyra's going to be able to hold down the fort again. Lyra, you hold down the fort. And they're drawing a million lands this game too. I have something to cast this time. So just a walking ballista for like a ton. They're going to kill the Lyra. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. And we're dead. I guess we'll see if they'll play around Settle the Wreckage. That worked out well. Shoot. Well, we're still alive. If they brick one more turn, we have a chance. That's not bricking at all. That's drawing the perfect. They had a lot of draws there, though. Like, it wasn't just that. Hey, our stuff's back on. We wasn't drawing anything anytime soon, either. Okay. From the play to the draws or anything we want. Kinda want more 3-drop answers for the snake under the play. I want to get rid of these two, just bring in these. I feel like there's a chance we can get value out of them in this match. No, Raven's like really nice. Get rid of one of these. He never did show us anything to use on those. They're just good blockers. They're mediocre blockers. Alright. Whoops. That was not the right one. Let's try this. Thought we had that last game. We'll certainly keep this. So they had two pretty bad draws. They did pretty good versus us. So if they get a good draw, we could be in bad shape. I think I want to play. What am I going to? What land am I going to get? I think I'm just going to get a plains. I'm just getting a plains. I can lead with that. Let's see what Juju he gets. Ravenous Shoot. That's not good for us. We don't really have a lot we can do about it either. We just kind of have to like basically play into it. Problem. Opponent has one of those good draws we were talking about. We'll just slam the first one of these for him to use the chew on. Maybe they don't have an additional land, but like that's pretty unlikely. But we have the backup Lyra's. The main reason I did that, like we have to play through it somehow. We don't have a way to get out of his hand. We don't really have counter spells, and we have nothing else going on. So we just basically be passing if we didn't play it. That's unfortunate. Would love to draw our blossoming defense this turn. Threaten to double block on the Siphoner, but he'll probably have another removal spell, or they will probably have another removal spell. My bad. It's 2 additional cards they've drawn now. No, it's not. It's 1 additional card. They didn't last time, did they? Alright, that worked out. Hmm. I feel like I have to attack. I think there's too high of a chance that this thing dies, even though I don't really win the race like this. especially if they have anything. They're kind of afraid of that. Yeah, good hand has crushed us here. Might play around settle again. Not playing around settle at all. That's also not settle. Are we just dead then? I guess we'll start by attacking and see if they use their thing. So we're at 16 now. We're going to take 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Technically not dead. I mean, they very likely have something, but we're technically not dead. They've done 1 point of damage to this, and then they did the rest to me. So I think they figured out that they've killed us. Because that's just weird. So another Gearhulk kills us. Another Walking Ballista kills us. Yeah. Well, we didn't draw our best card in the match in any of the games. And we start off down. I don't feel like that's a good match for us either way, though. I don't think this hand's capable. We have no green mana. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. It's fine. To put that on the bottom, it just doesn't seem good enough. We already have a bunch of 5-drops in our hand. This could suck very bad if we have to Paradise one of our things. This is a weird lag spurt. Hmm. Spell Pierce, Lyra on board. Probably not on board long. Hey, yeah. We have 5 cards in hand still. That was a play mistake. Yep, I just have to pass here. Supreme Will's too good versus me here, so it was just a large play mistake. Why didn't I spell pierce that? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Nicobolus, that's a good one here. Boom. Kinda want to attack with both, but I'm afraid he'll have a removal spell. So we'll just attack with this. No removal spell. Does that mean he's going to end a turn, just kill this, and start buying things back? I guess I'll put another creature in the graveyard, even though I'm not real keen on it. Well, maybe they just don't have anything. A Shalai wouldn't be a bad draw then. That's not a Shalai. I guess we just attack with this again. So if they flip that, they get that back. Yeah, I think we just have to pass. Oh, it's just a Gear Hulk? We can beat a Gear Hulk. I'm gonna fake disallow. Look how tricksy I am, guys. I'm so tricksy. And gals. Okay. We're doing a thing. Let's see if we can hit blossoming defense. We did. How lucky that one of. We didn't play spells all game and we hit a sweet one of and got them. Feels totally fine. Yeah, so I think we want these this game. I don't think I want to settle. We definitely want to defeat. The spell pierces were the good that game, but you imagine he'd play around them in an additional game. Hmm. I want our angels. I want our refs. Maybe Rishkar's on the draw, but I bring them back on the play. Hmm. Kind of want those Life-Caster Bestiaries too, but I actually don't think these games are that grindy. I think they have more removal than counter spells, so I'm not big on the Shepherd. This could just take out these on the draw. Well, we have to mulligan. We don't have lands. We have to mulligan again. We don't have lands. Alright, we'll have to keep an unplayable hand. They have Best Spell. Ah! Discard a card, pal. Didn't know about the lands on this side. Okay. I guess I'm just going to slam the Lyra. It doesn't feel like we have many other options. Now they get to flip search and it's all over. Scarab's good there. And that's enough. Alright, well, I want you three back. I think I want you as well. I think I'm gonna get rid of the spell pierces. Maybe one of them. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the gifts as well. Probably these as well. Just be a little lower to the ground. Maybe I want the Lifecaster's bestiaries, but I don't know. I like to bring them in versus like hard control decks, but I don't know if I'm supposed to bring them in versus these like medium control decks that are like more removal than other things. That was a good draw. Lets us play spells on like a million turns. Glint. Glint with an Effort Hub, which are really good. Still Duresses versus this deck that clearly doesn't have very many spells. Right on time spell. They saw all of these lands. We'll play you. I like how our cast out's about to have potentially double double flash. Alright, well. Come down and play, our friend. Oh wow. Was that the perfect draw? I mean, this is 10 points of damage. Or 9 points, sorry. Our Merfolk Branchwalker doesn't have a counter on it. We just smushed them. Hey, we finally drew the Voice of Plenty. And the Voice of Plenty did plenty. When's the pre-release for guilds? This hand's a keep. Guilds of Ravnica release. Keep. September 29th and 30th. So what do we want to do with lands this game? I think we're just gonna go like this. I think with the loss of some of the, what do you call it? What? That's, I guess that was a thing. What was I trying to say? With the loss of the Spring Mines and stuff like that, other control decks might be a bit harder matches than they were before. main deck of Walking Ballistas, so they have to basically be a raft deck then. Doesn't feel to me like they would be playing if they those cards if they weren't. I'm kind of casting this Llanowar Elf, hoping that next turn that like maybe they use their mana to take up the Walking Ballista and kill both. I feel like they're unlikely to make that play, but it is very much what I'm hoping they do. You can have this one. I think I messed up here. Yeah, this is a player. I should have main phase played this, but now I can attack in case he blocks and sacks. You get another planes. So yeah, I should have cast this pre-combat and then I was able to attack this that turn. Let's see if this resolves before we consider attacking. Well, that wasn't something that we expected. Could have another Silhouette, especially considering they have a Silhouette under Karn and they didn't use it. But since there's Thrashing Brontodons and stuff in their deck, I don't think I mind giving them that opportunity too much. Though admittedly it sucks. So they have a way to clear a Johnny here, but they have to spend a lot of resources to do it. Namely their Walking Ballista. I guess you get the history of it now, yeah? It's like the least threatening of those cards. Alright, so it looks like they are going to do the clear. Hmm. This is kind of interesting. I'm tempted to get the Silhouette, but if this resolves, I'm just going to get Karn. Okay. Another land, not what we want. There's this big giant board here, but I don't think we're doing particularly well with it. I think I'm willing to attack with the two Branch Walkers, but I don't want to attack with the Angel. This is one of the reasons we didn't want to attack with the Angel. Alright, well we hit things this time. We just want all of our lands, so we'll play that. Next turn we have a Voice of Plenty. If we get to that stage of the game, we're going to be pooping and happy as can be with our Squatty Potty. Just talking now. Alright, don't care too much about that. Start with this. Lyra seems fun. Cassidy's in the wrong order, but he's clearly pressed F6 at this point. Oh, I was wrong. He did not press F6. I'm still just attacking with one because I'm a little afraid of Settle the Wreckage. It feels really hard to lose this game unless they have exactly Settle the Wreckage or like a Fumigate type spell, you know, Cleansing, Nova, or whatever. So Teferi doesn't even seem that good here. Seems like something that's just going to get itself killed soon. So they untap 2 this time, so if we draw a Spell Pierce, we can just mush and not worry. Or we can just play that. Alright, well then. Let's get this thing. Just going to attack with this one. Don't care if it gets settled. That was a play mistake though. I should have cycled lands first. Because we did a Spell Pierce, we could have went all in like we just said. So it's kind of insane that I'm playing this badly. It's a Karn. We don't worry about Karn. You have another Plains. Alright, they're done. They just don't have Settled Wreckage then. They're tired of me playing around it, I guess. Alright, well we wasn't playing around it at that turn, so that worked out. Seems like these are good here. I don't know about these. They didn't really show us anything for them. The match just seemed kind of slow, so I could see Bestiaries being useful. I don't think I want to settle too much. The draw, I think I'm willing to get rid of Rishkar. I think I'd rather have a Rish than that, though. Hmm. Well, this hand feels like a keep. Well, they have disappeared. Not sure. Hey, homie's back. Gotta stop saying that. No! Rude, fam. I'm gonna play this one because I want Spell Pierce available in case they jam Karn next turn. I don't think I'd protect this with a counterspell because of Teferi, but I may. I mean, I guess I'm fine with that. We already have a way to kill it in our hand. Uh, she uses our mana best. Would not protect this with a counterspell. Alright then. We're fighting so hard over this Lifecrafter's bestiary. It's hilarious. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. Goodbye, creatures. This is the third time that's been in play. How insane is this? This is like just like really cool. But now if he has a Teferi, he just wins all of this. And we have to draw a cast out. What? Come on. That's not that good. Alright. You win. You win. You got it. Still a lot of back and forth. That's the last card in their hand, so I guess we're going to spell Pierce now, because we have to kill the Lyra or we can't win. And this is the last card in our hand. On a positive note is it is a quick clock. They've got 2 turns to get out of this. They do have the Memorial to Genius, though. Just go away. Oh, they hit Teferi. That's the best card in their deck. That was basically the best draw we could get in our deck, too. Exile this. Your face, your Teferi. And now we probably get the untap of an active Ajani. That's 2 good draws for them back to back, though, Teferi and the Binding. And we know what we're drawing. Well, we're not drawing it, but you know what I mean. That kind of a random pause here. Our Johnny's jumping across the screen. Why won't you sit still, Johnny? Come on, opponent. Don't make us wait any longer, please. You're not thinking about anything. You're hell-bent. You have no cards with flashback, no abilities that you can currently activate with the mana you produce. And then they DC'd. That feels intentional. We might be waiting 10 minutes. Good chance we're waiting 10 minutes. Sorry about having that load on the wrong screen. If we knew he was going to DC, we could do an Eternal Daily or something to kill time. So, it says I have 7 viewers, but nobody's talking. Besides being low, is the quality of the sound okay? Is there much feedback? Is there much background noise? Anything like that? Sparrow, my man. Because I really don't know anything about computers, and this new headset did not really want to work. Really? So the sound is that bad, you say? Well, damn it. I don't know how to fix it. Hmm. Yeah, I really feel like this opponent rage quit and we're just sitting here for 7 minutes. I'm going to open Eternal. And I'll try to explain one game of Eternal since we've got time to kill. Oh, we don't need to see that. Where's Eternal at? I guess I actually have to move to chat if I'm going to do Eternal because Eternal will be over the chat. The music from Eternal might be too loud. Oh god, it is horrifyingly loud. Have to get in the game and turn that down. I'm sorry. I wish I knew what it sounded like. Can't hear it on my end though. Settings. This should probably do it. So Eternal is a Direwolf digital game. That's the company LSV and all of them work for. And it's actually incredibly fun, and it's kind of like a free-to-play model with crafting and stuff like that. Very similar to Hearthstone. But it's got a bit more of a magic feel to it. I highly suggest getting it. It's free on Steam, like I said. So at every game you get one free mulligan, and when you mulligan, you'll guaranteed have at minimum 2 lands in your opening hand, which is what these 4 cards are. So you have a lot of cards that are pretty similar to like this thing's just a 2/2 for 2. The quick draw means that has first strike while attacking, and the war cry means that every time it attacks, the top creature or weapon in my deck gets +1. So if it's a creature, it'll get like +1/+1. If it's a weapon, like in Hearthstone, it would just get +1. So opponent played his land. It says draw a Justice card. So basically, whenever this dies, he gets to get a Justice card. It's not something that could happen in paper Magic because like this is going to specifically pick out a green card from his deck and just let him draw it. Like he doesn't get to choose. Also punted, by the way. When I played my mana, I was supposed to get red. Sorry if this game is like kind of boring, but we didn't have anything else going on. I'm actually just going to protect that. This gives it hexproof for the end of the turn, but we don't have any other creatures going right now, so that instantly feels stupid. Oh, he blocked and then unblocked, and I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Well, I just got played pretty hard. Yeah, we're losing this game almost 100%. This deck is a little like weenie aggro deck, so once you start drawing 5 or 6 lands, you do very little to nothing. I don't even know what that card says. Huh, well that's kind of neat. So he's just played a curse on me that says I can't play one of the highest casting cost card in my deck, which is basically what we were trying to ramp into. Or like the equipment. So he kills all of our things, and we're just SOL. Alright, we'll just concede this game and try to play another one. We still have 4 minutes or whatever before Hearthstone comes up. Or before our match starts again. I keep checking on the other monitor, but as you can see, like our opponent's still just not back. Like that was most certainly felt like a rage quit to me. So this hand would have been great if we just had a second land. Obviously, when you have 5 spell hands or whatever, they're always going to look great when you don't have the lands. So this gives us any color as long as we don't have 2 already. This hand's terrible, by the way. We drew too many spells. Decks in this game are 75 cards, which is kind of cool. That's like an elf for him. which means I guess we'll go ahead and kill it in attack. Try to slow him down a little. And this is our Land War Elf that makes our next things bigger. Kill that thing too. So we can try to get whatever damage we can get through. We drew yet another lightning bolt. But we're out of cards and he still has 4 in his hand and we have basically no power on the table. And we have no more follow-up, so like everything we do has to be done with these 2 cards, and that's not a good sign. Well, both of these have Warcry though, and we've now attacked with this twice and these 2, so whatever card we draw next that has a power is going to be artificially +4 more than normal. How's our magic match going? Opponent's still not back. Should be any second now. That's fine. Wow, he's got a third one of those too? Well, can't be too upset about it. Go ahead and pop that. This is just a giant growth to kill his Fang. His Fang has an ability on it, which is why I care so much about him. Whenever it does damage to me, it puts this disciplinary weights on. If you see it up here, it says anytime we draw a card, it's going to make its mana cost go up by 2 the entire game, basically. Well, we don't have mana for that, which is unfortunate. That's the card we want. He's got a curse on this, which keeps it untapped, or keeps it tapped until basically the end of the game. Opponent could have made a vast mistake here, because if we draw a land and his last card's a spell, he's probably just dead. This is like we put it on that, it breaks it out, and it now is a 12/11 trampler, and he has 9 life. So we got our win. And every win, or well, you get a daily, but you get, you know, every 3 wins, just like Hearthstone, you get a little gold and stuff. Some cards. There is a crafting system. Like I couldn't recommend this game more. Then your packs are always a little bit bigger than Hearthstone. You get that. You dust your extra cards, whatever. Nobody cares. Let's go back, and our game has just now ended, and we're now 2-1. And let's bring the chat back over because we are professional streamers. Very much, yes. But anyway, I find that game very fun. It's my favorite non-magic card game by a fair margin, even. Like I like it a lot more than Hearthstone. Jump into our next game. I don't think we can keep 6 lands in that. I'll keep this hand basically because of the scry. I think we're just going to play this and just jam this and hope. Our opponent's playing for a trophy. Put that in the graveyard. Of course, Fatal Push. Sorry about that. Um, Someone came in the room, of course. But that's unfortunate because it's very unlikely that this will stay on the table. Would have liked to have had one more mana. Yeah, and we're just wrecked. Any outs from here? Should have played my land first just in case they had Supreme Will. I guess we'll protect it because we really just don't have anything else, but this card's not super worth protecting. And this Don couldn't protect it. Oh wow, and oh yeah, probably going to untap and concede. Very, very, like if we see a Gear Hulk or pretty much anything, we're done. Have to hope the sideboard games go better. If he kills this, we'll also concede, I think. Since we know we'd get guaranteed get, well, not guaranteed, we have one more cast out in our deck. I'd rather play this instead of pumping up there. Because I feel like we're going to need the cards more than we're going to need the attack. But they get the guaranteed flip to search this turn. They're still at 24 life. Just don't know what to say about this. And that's enough. Alright, so we know how to sideboard this a little bit better than we know how to sideboard the others. Alright, so we definitely don't want... Where are you at? We definitely don't want you. I don't think we want you. We definitely want you. We definitely want you. We definitely want you. So that's the easiest part here. Um, hmm. I think Thrashing Brontodons. I kind of want every card that we still have left. Maybe a Johnny's not good enough, but I feel like a Johnny can just win the game if it comes down to late game. Maybe it's just worse than. Maybe it's just worse than Lifecaster's Bestiary. Or are we bringing in a card with a similar effect? Well, it's an easy keep. He might Essence Scatter this just because of what it is. Actually, I'm gonna just cycle this because I'm not gonna cast that Lyra anyway. Not until we have a little extra mana. We're just gonna keep trying to bash here. See if we can end the game in 1 to 2 turns. Alright, so we did. Taste it? Nah. Our opponent got mana screwed. That was pretty fortunate for us. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna run it back. Maybe I can cut one Spell Pierce for Lyra back on the draw. I think Spell Pierces might be a little worse on the draw. No, we have to mulligan again. This is a 25 land deck. It's pretty unfortunate that we're like constantly not drawing lands. I'm actually going to leave that on top. We're just going to have to find a land in our next 2 draw steps. That's just all there are to it. That card's too good in this match, I think. But we found a land. I think I'm going to play it. Just SOL on the Branch Walker that way. It looks like I made a mistake. Yep, looks like we made a large mistake. I was kind of trying to hope to guarantee the land there. Alright, well, fun times at Ridgemont High. I mean, he's got 5 spells in hand, so it's going to be all contempts and stuff. We have to draw Beastie. Please no negate. Alright, well, no negate, so onward we go. Trotting down this lonely road. Can I just play this? Guess I'm just gonna cycle this. See if we hit something. Alright. Well, that card doesn't do anything. Here comes the Gearhulk. Oh, no Gearhulk. Weird. What the hell's in their hand then? Huh. Well, we just got wrecked, didn't we? Did not expect them to bring that in versus us. I guess I'm gonna take this. But I feel like we just can't beat this Vizier. I feel like it's fairly guaranteed that they have another counter spell. Or another contempt or whatever. Alright, next game. I'm not gonna waste the stream's time. We're already like pretty deep into this stream. We've already had the timeout game. There's no reason to like basically sit there and time them out again. Or like go to timeout again. Alright, this is for the pity chest. And it's just another unplayable hand. This is actually getting a little frustrating. That we're constantly getting like 1 land hands or like 6 land hands over and over and over. Like it's not even being close to anything that's playable. I kept that 1 spell on top just because it's something we can cast, but I feel pretty stupid probably. Yeah, we're just dead again. Don't think that we can ever beat this type of deck. Guess I just have to play this and attack. The game feels like it's already over. This double spell pierce is like really bad in this match. They already have their best card. They are a Scarab God deck. I feel like we started off pretty strong today and then just like got mauled. You have to wonder what's in your hand that you had to think that long about a Champion of Wits. Well, they're not looking to block. Unless they could just be looking to hostage take. Well, we're quite ahead if there's any type of actual racing going on here. Doing pretty good, Sin. Getting apps or Singe. Getting absolutely smashed, but doing pretty good. Like, we've not even came close to winning a game in a while. How are you doing today? The fifth land probably seals it. Well, it's just a blocker, I guess. Hmm. Guess we'll start by seeing if this resolves. Nah, we didn't expect it to. I'm just gonna attack again. This game's like this that if we had Walking Ballista, I'd feel like we could still win, but like I feel like we can't win at all now that we don't have Walking Ballista. Oh my god. I'm still just the biggest red-black fan. I like this blue-black deck a lot too. So they probably have a Gear Hulk now. If they have a Gear Hulk, we can probably concede. I mean, we won't, but we probably could. Yeah, this is as expected. Let's have a Gear Hulk, content to block the other, and we lose pretty badly. So what's our outs now? Draw something like a Lyra and then just not have a removal? Is that basically it? Nope, didn't happen. Now they have another Champion of the Wits to go with that one. Probably have a counterspell or something as well. Oh yeah, we are definitely dead here. I mean, like, that was good and all, but I just don't think it's enough. Oh, it's Scarab. So this has to be cast out, or we can pick up our cards. Yeah, they have a Gearhulk in their graveyard, so... Oh wait, no, they don't have a Gearhulk in their graveyard. I'm an idiot, but yeah, that was still game. It was still game, even though I technically conceded to the wrong thing. I think I want you guys, and you guys here. I actually think I want the Stillaways as well. I don't think the Settle's super good. I actually don't think the Spell Piercers are super good. I'm going to cut the gifts as well. Maybe I'm just going to cut these two. Like, just to lower to the ground everything that can attack that we have in the deck. The Spell Piercers are nice here because they can stop like random removal spells and stuff, but I don't think the games play out in a manner that if we're ahead, stopping a random removal spell wins the game. I guess we keep. I think the Supreme Will, like, you're not really a control deck, and you don't want to, like, as soon as you put Disallow in your deck, anytime you draw it, you kind of just want to hold your mana up for it. So I think Supreme Will is a little bit better because of the versatility to where it can be an impulse. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be wild for a little while, that's for sure. Hey, my man. I guess I play this then. Can technically play this next turn. Don't have Glint. And GG has been called. Don't think we can win if they have a Glint. Esper's already crushed us twice. And we're down a game versus this. We've just lost versus every Fatal Push Vraska's Contempt deck that we've got paired versus. I don't think you. I don't think it would compete with Cast Down for a slot because of the same mana cost. But you can make arguments to play it over like Hostage Taker or something. Goodbye, friend. You'll be missed. Like some of the older builds played it. I think Misplaced Ginger was a fan of it, but I won't swear to that. I wonder if there was ever an argument that I should have just cast out that turn instead. Kind of feel like I'll need to cast out later though. So since we need to cast out later, we might as well cycle it now, right? Nope, I have not looked at the list. I'm gonna cycle this too. I can't cast the fence up because I don't have enough lands. They also play counter spells, so I don't think the Lyra even resolves if we did. Now they just get to draw another card. Like, I think it's unlikely that it resolves even if we did. I forgot to attack with my Llanowar Elf, by the way. That was not an intentional thing. That was just me brain farting, but I definitely meant to attack with this. I'm glad they didn't kill our Scattered Groves because we don't have a second white. Yeah, I'm going to cast the Sanctions first. So they had double counter spell. Still have 4 cards in their hand. Guess I'm going to play this one then. I hope they don't contempt. Okay. Now the question is, am I going to play this Farmlands? I don't think I am. Alright, well, if they have anything good here, we have a problem. That's actually a great card. 5 in the pocket. Nice. Gives us a little wiggle room. We have a Jason's Defeat for like a Scarab God or another Gear Hulk. Jason's Defeat don't do anything versus that though, does it? He's still slightly ahead in the race here. I think I'm going to block and cycle. Gotta find something. You're technically something. Guess I have to attack. If they have a removal spell, we're dead. But if we just leave this back, then they can just attack with this. I am not streaming from the back of the van. This is just my new headset. I have no idea how to make the volume any better. I've got everything that I can find on my end turned up all the way. And GG. Well, we went to this league. We lost to every deck that had black spells, basically. I think our first loss was to Esper, but I won't swear. I can't remember that long ago at this point. Nope. It was not Esper. It was another black spell deck. Well, the old one broke, so the old one's not an option. Yeah, the old mic was really good. Maybe I should have just reordered the same one. I tried to upgrade, but now I have like this Bluetooth mic that is not near my mouth. But the people in Discord seem to think it was okay. I guess they all just turned me up probably, but I don't know. Maybe I can send this one back and order another one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to figure something out. But anyway, thank you all so much. Wait, how can it be better? I literally did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. Like I legit did nothing, touched nothing, changed nothing. How is it like all of a sudden better? Maybe it's not charged up enough. Oh, you thought it sounded clear and now it's just like doesn't. Like theoretically it should sound clear. Maybe what about now? Is this any better at all? We'll do a few tests before we can log off, but that's it for Magic today. Like maybe this is better. I'm not sure. Hmm. But yeah, I guess thank you all for. It changes weirdly. Well, darn it! I don't know. Does this button do anything? I pressed a button. I have no idea what the button does. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming by. This deck is fun, but I don't know. Like I felt like we needed Walking Bliss in a lot of matches. It comes in and out. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna order a new one from a different brand or something. I'm not actually sure. I guess a Bluetooth wireless headset, so it's not like even the connection can be like not good. Like it's plugged in as much as it can. But anyway, I'm gonna stop babbling and thank you guys for coming by. For anybody that cares, in the next 20 minutes or so, there'll be a blue-black mid-range league going up on my YouTube channel, and there's links below the stream. Take care, everybody.